What's up guys, welcome back to another video. I am currently in Taipei, Taiwan. Bit of a crazy one, but I decided to come here after my visa was expiring in the Philippines. So after about a 3-hour flight in total, I am here in Taipei. My first 24 hours or so, just walking around. It's quite a bit different than Southeast Asia, but I'm excited to explore the place and see all of the culture it has. Heard it has some great food, some amazing places to check out, you know, the temples, museums, all that stuff, even hot springs. So we're just gonna walk around the city today, and then we'll get to see a lot of that other stuff later in the week while I'm here. So let's get into it. Right now I'm just walking down one of the streets. I'm staying at kind of the heart of Taipei. As you can see, a lot of the signs and stuff, I have no idea what any of them means, because they are in Mandarin, but you know, there is a bit of English as well. I was in Japan last year, so I feel like this has somewhat of a similar vibe, especially with the MRT, the metro being so popular. I kind of have an idea of how to use that because it's so similar to Japan, but still, you know, it's quite a bit different to what I'm used to in America and the rest of Southeast Asia. Just walking on the side of the street here, there's like a bunch of these vending machines that I've heard about. They have all types of stuff, your normal stuffed animal type things, but different toys. But I've heard these are really popular here, and it's crazy, it's just right outside next to the street here. One of the first things I was gonna do is head to Ximending Walking Street, or that area. I heard it's the area to hang out, especially the younger audience. And apologies, I'm probably butchering a lot of these places' names, but I'm just a dumb American, so what can you expect? So yeah, we'll walk over there. We have to take the metro there, so I can kind of show you what that looks like and how it works, and then just see what the area in general looks like. Seeing a lot of motorbikes and bicycles being used, which I do find a bit surprising with the motorbikes, as that's more common in Southeast Asia, but I expected it to be not as common just because of how popular the metro and buses are here, and just walking or taking an actual bicycle are. But I guess they still use them quite a bit here. And we're walking past a 7-Eleven, so should probably go in there. I heard they're pretty crazy here as they are in Japan. So let's check them out. I've seen these before, sweet potatoes, like the hot dogs. I believe these are the hard-boiled eggs and soy sauce, which I loved in Japan, so might have to try those. Got a bunch of different snacks here. These are mainly baked goods, it looks like. Toys, the candy, some alcohol. It's over here. Okay, they got the ice cream treats here. Japan had some really good ice cream treats. I'm sure they got some good ones here. Yeah, it does. You know, I think this was the one I had. This toffee was super good. Might have to get one of these days. Oh, and this fish too. If you come to Asia, 7-Eleven, you have to try this one. I'll hold off for now though, because only on special occasions. But yeah, they got all these different meals in here, what you just heat up in the microwave, I believe. You got the alcohol, more drinks. And then this is what I remember in Japan. So they got like these pre-packaged chickens, different flavored ones, which would be my go-to when I was in Japan last year. Easy way to get protein in. And then these are the eggs that I remember having in these like plastic bags. These ones aren't soaked in soy sauce, they're just normal eggs, it looks like. I'm gonna grab these though for now. Tide me over, because I haven't eaten in a little bit. Oh, and then these things are really good too. They're kind of like little tuna rolls with seaweed wrapped. I got a salmon one, as you can see. So definitely try those as well. Then they got all the different drinks. Again, a lot of them I have no idea what they are because they're all in Mandarin, but you can kind of make out by the pictures and the colors. Coconut water is probably not as good as it was in the Philippines though. All right, I just found this sparkling lemon water too, which is just sparkling water with, I guess, a lemon flavor, so I figured I'll get it. So I'm just gonna get these two things and let's try to pay. So I don't know how this is gonna go, but hopefully pretty smoothly. So I have cash if I need to, but I'm gonna try to use my card that I got for the train system, which I was told you can use at pretty much almost every store as a way of payment as well. And you just load money onto this card and then you can use it like a normal credit card or debit card. All right, let's give it a go. America.
Can you speak Chinese?
Ni hao.
Okay.
Shy. That's very, very little, very little.
How old are you?
21.
21, so
Yes.
young.
Yes, I try to travel while I can,
Travel.
as much as I can.
Oh,
I just get here today.
here?
Yes,
Oh,
Taiwan today. Yes.
Okay. Welcome to Taiwan.
Thank you. No job.
Okay. Do you need a receipt?
No need.
How would you like to pay?
How do I pay?
Yeah.
Can I use this? Or sorry, wrong card. Okay, so it's tap here.
Yes. Okay. Thank you.
Good.
Yes.
Thank you so much. Have a good day. Okay, so luckily I got a really nice lady who's super welcoming, and I've heard actually most Taiwanese people are very welcoming and always looking to help. But this card I used is called the Easy Card, and it's this card that I got right at the airport, which costs like 100 Taiwanese dollars, which is like $3 American. And like I was saying earlier, you can use it pretty much almost everywhere, most commonly for the metro, but like 7-Elevens, other major stores, you can use it there. You just load up money onto it and then use it like a normal card. Pretty cool. All right, we're gonna keep walking to the metro, and I'm probably gonna need to put more money on this card, but we'll deal with that when we get there. I'll tell you what though, I was hearing about this before I got here too. The sidewalk's extremely clean. Haven't seen a tiny piece of trash anywhere on the sidewalks. And again, this just reminds me of Japan when I was there. Very little trash cans, but still very little litter at all. They keep these places fairly clean and nice looking, which is awesome. And I feel super safe, which I feel safe most places I go, but here it's just, you know, to that next level. Looking like we're getting to a busier intersection. I do gotta make sure I'm going the right way though, or else I'm gonna get totally lost, but I believe it is this way. Okay, I opened up this eggs and they're pre-packaged themselves, and they're just like normal eggs with some salt on them, I believe. So hopefully this isn't poor etiquette, but I'm gonna try it while we're waiting for this light. So as you can see, it looks like a normal like soft-boiled egg, and that's exactly what it tastes like, just a soft-boiled egg. Pretty good. Can't really go wrong with it though. Prefer the soy ones though. Ah, perfect. I actually did find my first trash can, which is more than I already found in Japan. There's a lot of people in this area though. Oh, she's going, so I guess I'll go. So that's another thing I heard about Taiwan too. It's like one of the most densely populated countries in the world, because it's a tiny little island off of China, but it has like over 24 million people or something, and most of them are here in Taipei. So I know there's gonna be a lot of people, especially when I get to the more popular areas. But even here, you know, it's quite busy on a Thursday afternoon / evening. I have to say too, this sparkling lemon water is actually really good. I don't know, something about the vibes here, it's just, I like them. The different colors, the development, so clean. It's just so nice. And I did just get here, like I was saying, a couple of hours ago. I flew in, and tonight I'm staying at this hostel. Everything's booked up. It's kind of crazy, and I'm always last minute. Oh, about to get hit by a biker. And I did book everything pretty last minute, so what do I expect? But the place that I'm staying, police officer on the motorbike, and the place I'm staying, I'm only staying one night. I was gonna stay like 2 or 3 nights before going somewhere else, but there's this huge like Hong Kong singer coming, and almost every hostel is totally booked up, and everything's a lot more expensive, especially than where I'm used to being in Southeast Asia, Philippines, Thailand, all those areas. So we're gonna stay here at this hostel tonight, and then hopefully I can find an Airbnb or something available tomorrow, or else I might be sleeping on these streets, which, you know, might not be that bad if these roads are this clean. This is crazy though. Motorbike police, it's electric too. You could hear it, didn't make like any noise. And something about filming here, maybe it's because no one understands what I'm saying, but it's a lot easier than being in an English speaking place where I know they understand what I'm saying. Here it's like, they just look at me funny because they have no idea what I'm saying. I could be talking about them for all they know, or they might be talking about me and I don't even know. As I wait for this light, I see something very memorable over there. That is durian, which I first learned about when we were in Thailand, but it's a stinky fruit that is not very good, but some people love it. I feel like most people hate it though. But you're not allowed to like take it indoors at anywhere because it smells so bad. But People like it. So this is where we have to go down to take the metro. Don't ask me how to pronounce this station, but I usually like to go off the colors. So we're making our way down into the station, all the way underground. And I need to figure out where I'm going, because it is very easy to get lost in here. Especially when a lot of it's not in English. I feel like I'd get lost in here even if I could read. Look at this though, they got like full-on like food courts in here. Some of these things look good. Family Mart, which is kind of like a 7-Eleven. Oh, okay, where do I need to go? Let's see. Okay, I do need to go through. So first thing I need to do is add more money to this because I'm out, I believe. So I'm gonna go to this guy over here and hopefully he can add money to it. Or maybe I should try to do it. Let's try to do it on one of these things. These like ATM type machines. I think they can do English too. Let's see. So place IC card here on top, I think. Okay, this is not English. Wow, I have no idea what's going on here. Okay, yeah, my remaining balance is 8 Taiwanese dollars, which is very, very little. Oh, and then I got it. You put the money in here and it will add it. So I got 1,000, which I believe is like around $30 or so American. So let's see if this works. Put the money in here. It took my money. 1,000 inserted. You may still insert, okay. All. So now I should have 1,008. Don't move the card, confirm. And just like that, I got 1,008 Taiwanese dollars. That's pretty cool. So advanced here. It's actually, I'm able to understand what I'm doing because even in English speaking countries, I don't know what I'm doing half the time. Okay, we need to go on Ximending, which I think I just missed because I'm recording this video, but it's okay. We'll wait for the next one. So yeah, just use that. And we need to go to Ximending. Again, probably not saying that right. And then down more stairs. We should be here to wait for the train. Looks like the next one's in 2 minutes. So even though one just came, it seems like they're coming like every couple minutes, which is super nice. And I can watch some TV while I'm waiting. Oh, it's here. So they have these waiting lines too that people wait in. It's pretty organized. They'll let the people come off and then we'll cram our way in there. Look at how busy it is though. I would assume most people are getting off work right now though, so that's probably why it's extra busy compared to probably in the morning, afternoon where it's not as much. All right, let's get in there. We made it. It's supposed to be quiet in here, so I can't really record much. Just like that, everyone's leaving at this stop and more people are coming on. All right, we just made it to Ximending station. Gotta go exit 6 and we'll be near the walking area. See what the escalator is. Everyone stays on the right, and then if you want to walk faster, you can go on the left. So efficient. There's so many people here though, it's insane. All right, now that we're exiting the station, gotta scan the card again and see how much it costs. Oh, this person's didn't work. Okay, so it's 20. And I remember in Japan when we used the train station, you could actually use your Apple Pay to scan through. But it sounds like they only use these Easy cards, which you just have to buy an Easy card, but they're only like $3 American, so not too bad. This guy is reading while walking. That's impressive. I can barely record myself and talk while walking, so the fact that he's able to look at his device and read and actually know what he's reading is impressive. All right, we're just about out of the station now. Just in time for the sun to be down. And it's looking like it's pretty lively out here. Oh my God. Now, if this isn't overwhelming, I don't know what is. I think we go this way. Ximending Commercial District. There's so many people around here. This is crazy. Oh, I did hear about this too, but there's this rainbow road here. I guess Taiwan was the first country to legalize same-sex marriage, I want to say. So that's why they have that. So yeah, now you know. But we're now in the Ximending area, and yes, it is very lively. So let's just walk around, see what they got. Lots of different food. Taiwanese fried chicken. Definitely will try that at some point. Got some crafts. And this guy's making something. What is he making? Oh, some like sculptures with some type of dough. I don't know. But they come out like this. Pretty cool. I actually might come back and get one of these later. But first day For now, just getting a feel for the place. This guy's doing the drawings. Stuffed animals. These are like lottery tickets, I think. Mochi cake. I thought mochi was like sweet. Looks like some type of meat, some pork or something. What is walking here? So much stimulation from the lights. So many balloons. What's this guy making? It smells good. What is this? Some type of like cake. It smells really good. Fruit. This place is awesome. It's Friday night. I know earlier I said Thursday night, but it's actually Friday night. So I'm sure it's a lot more busy tonight than it would maybe be on like a Monday or Tuesday. But it seems like the spot to be. There's people waiting in here. This must be good food. I think this is soup dumplings. Let's keep walking though. I don't know what way to go. Pop Mart. Let's go this way. Crazy. It's a trash guy just driving right through everything. Yeah, like I was saying earlier, I didn't really come for anything in particular in this area. Just want to see what it was about. And boy, is it something. Definitely will come back here at least another day or two to actually try some stuff. Okay, now what is this? Is this an actual person? I'm confused. I don't know how they do it, but I swear there's a 7-Eleven on every single block. And look what's right next to it, a Starbucks. So you cannot escape these two things, no matter what country you go to. I found kind of like a back street, so let's walk down here. Got like shaved ice, more toys. They love their little toys here, whether it's stuffed animals or the pop things. Anyhow, I feel so stupid too. I'm not confident in any of the words I know in Mandarin, so even like hello, like ni hao, I like stutter when saying it. I can barely even say thank you. I think it's shishi or something like that, but the longer I'm here, I think the better I'll get at it. See this? They got more of these vending machines. They got literally anything in here. Piercings, tuxes, this type of... Oh, I think this is like a cat cafe or dog, cat and dog. It's pretty cool. Look at this one just chilling on the table. I know they take pride in their like beauty here too, like their skin, their hair health. So I'm sure that's really popular here. More fruit. Uh-oh. Let's see, this is durian. It's what smells. All right, we're getting back onto that main street, I think. A lot going on. Bubble tea obviously is extremely popular here too. The original bubble tea restaurant is here in Taipei, like the first ones to start it or something. So when I try it, I'm gonna go there. Gotta have the best of the best. I'm just walking on the road and I look to my right and I see this. There's like this road that's like covered in lights. It's pretty cool. Here's it a little bit more zoomed in. It's the most lights I've seen on one street, I think, ever. All right, we're going back into Ximending. Just another way to get in. So from what I can tell, there's the central area and then there's like 4 streets that go connect into it with all these different stores, restaurants, whatever you can think of basically on the side of them. More vending machines. They're everywhere. All kinds of stuff. All right, I'm walking in the middle here and there's some type of act going on, so let's see what everyone's watching here. This lady's got her luggage. Crazy. What are we watching here? I feel like I'm about to see something really cool. Some type of balance thing or something, I'm thinking. Okay. This guy's got his face painted over here. I think this was the guy I thought earlier was a statue, I'm not sure though. A little underwhelmed so far. Stay a little longer. Meanwhile, the trash guy's just driving around in the background. Just gotta get that trash dropped off. All right, let's see this. Oh, we're getting down now, apparently. This kid's been chosen. All right, base is about to drop. This better be sick. Oh, he's got another volunteer. Another kid here. What is going on? Can we just get to the point here? What are we doing? All right, I think something's about to happen. These kids can cooperate. What is happening? They're doing jumping jacks now? All right, too impatient to stay for all of this. Nothing's happening, so we're gonna go explore something else. Thought it was gonna be a lot cooler, honestly, but maybe they're building to something, but I don't have all day here. So we'll walk around a bit more, and then we'll probably head back to the place and chill for this night because I'm still pretty tired, but I just want to get a feel for the place. Clearly this is a spot I need to come back to and actually try some of the food and stuff, but for now it's just good to get an introduction of the country and what they have to offer. I'm like outside of Ximending Street now, but there's still all these different places, even massages, restaurants, the locals eat and enjoying, and a ton of motorbikes. Look at this. This is like almost as many motorbikes as I saw in like Vietnam and Thailand and all these countries. Not expecting to see this many in a country like Taiwan, because I didn't see like any in Japan. Here's what looks like a tea place. I'm hearing that there's tea places everywhere here. The Taiwanese have tea for breakfast, lunch, dinner, between lunch and dinner, between breakfast and lunch, all times of the day, from what it sounds like. Look at these things too they got. They're kind of like vending machines. I think you have to try to cut it. Like you have to time it. And if you can time it at the perfect time to when like the blade comes, it cuts it and then you win the massive stuffed animal. Should I try to win one? That's Pikachu. I don't know what any of the other ones are though. You could stay entertained all day here, I feel like. All the different vending machines, shops, food. You won't be leaving hungry and you won't be leaving bored, I'll tell you that. All right, we're gonna try to get some food. I think I want the soup dumplings because I feel like I just got to Taiwan. That's like one of the best things you can get. So let's see if we can find some of those or some other really good food. Might try to find something online. I've seen these before, again, in Japan, and they had them in Hawaii too. They're like candy-covered strawberries, candy-covered grapes. I forgot the name. I just noticed too, right next. I did hear that the Taiwanese are a little quirky, so they got some stuff like that and more, which I'm sure I'll be seeing more of as I continue my trip here, which is funny. You know, they just embrace that stuff. They're not shy to make jokes on it and stuff. Okay, this place seems to have quite the line. But it looks like it's mainly sweets. Okay, never mind, it's not sweets. I thought they were like baked goods, but it's like chicken and eggs and stuff. Which, again, I'd rather have like soup dumplings. So I'm sure it's good. They got a line there, but you can find better. It's so interesting. They have like these super nice like designer type stores too, right next to these restaurants. Oh, now they got someone singing in the middle. I wonder if they just like take turns, how that works. Like, do you have to rent out the middle? Like you get like an hour's time slot? I would assume so. It's like time slots you get. Okay, this cool place I found. It's like a gaming area or something. It's like pinball. You drop it down and I don't know what you win. Is it like gambling of some sort? It's popular though. They get all their balls. So creative with their different ways to stay engaged, not be bored. What are these people looking at? It's like a fancy restaurant. He's telling them what's up though. Peanuts. Back to the peanuts. You know, peanuts are good, but I feel like there's so many better nuts. Cashews. Big fan of cashews. Almonds. Definitely a fan of almonds. Those are probably the top two for me. I'm thinking though, this is definitely a really good spot to get some souvenirs for some family and some friends. Because they have like a lot of like locals just making like little crafts, like the guy in the beginning who had that like the little animals made out of clay or whatever. So definitely we'll come back here and probably get a few knickknacks or something. This guy said fuck it and brought his motorbike in here. I feel like that's probably not allowed, but he doesn't care clearly. Oh boy. We found some, I think they're called furries. There's like some people dressed up as like animals, I think. I think they're furries. I don't know what's going on here, but I need to get out of here. Not my type of vibe. My cousin, on the other hand, he'd love it. I think this is like a theater of some kind, if I can put two and two together. Oh wait, no, this is Pop Mart. Sorry guys, I'm a little stupid. I clearly walked by this earlier, and it's those like pop things. We have them in America, but they're super big in Asia, Japan, Taiwan. Personally, I don't know the fascination with them, but clearly there's a big one. See, if you don't know what I'm talking about, it's like these things. Like action figure type thing. And the line is out the door. Okay, this is the place I was looking for. I remember I walked past it earlier. Jing Fu Tong, which I think is soup dumplings. So I think we gotta wait in this line, which I think is a good thing, because if there's a line, that means it's good, right? I hope these guys know at least a little bit of English up here, because you know I don't know any Mandarin. So it's gonna be a tough conversation. All right, here's the menu. You can get them with the boba in it. See, I think I want this. Let's do one. We got the order in. Number 1205. And whatever they is, I don't know if they're stickers or what. But what's funny is these receipts. I was watching videos about Taiwan coming over here. And basically what it sounds like is all receipts here are basically like lottery tickets. That they call a month later, so you keep the receipt, and if your receipt has the winning number, you turn it in, and you can win like up to like 60,000 American, like US dollars, which is pretty crazy. So I mean, just buying stuff, you automatically get entered into these raffles. It's a cool idea. See, everyone's getting the boba here. But while I was in line, there was like a local like tourist guide person who walked by me, and she like pointed out this place. She was like, we don't go here, like the boba's not very good. So didn't get it here, but I'll get it somewhere eventually. Looks like they're making whatever they're making here. This is what I got, these dumplings, I think. I'm so excited. First real Taiwanese food. They're looking at me weird. I think I'm not supposed to record that because it says there's a photo zone over here, so maybe I'm not supposed to do that. I don't know. It's either that or because I look different than everyone else here. All right, we got the goods. I'm so hyped. Now I need to find somewhere I can eat it. There's not really a lot of places to like sit down here, I noticed. And the ones that there are like all like restaurants. All right, I found a table. I don't know if I'm supposed to use it because I'm not eating here, but we'll try until I get kicked out. All right, here's the moment of truth. The soup dumplings, I believe, is what these are. I could be totally wrong, but look at that. Delicious. Get in my tummy. All right, before I could even get a chance, somebody came over and said that I couldn't sit there, but they're nice. So try to find somewhere else. I don't think I'll be able to find anywhere to sit in this area though. It's not a restaurant. All right, I found another chill spot. People are sitting here, so I'm gonna sit here and try to eat these. All right, take two. So we got the dumplings, and then they gave us these sauce. This is like soy sauce, I wanna say. And this chili sauce. And we got chopsticks and a spoon, but come on now, I'm getting fully immersed. I'm using the chopsticks, even if it takes me 3 times as long to eat it. Okay, unfortunately I haven't made any local friends yet, so I don't know quite how to eat these correctly, but I'm gonna eat the first one without any of the sauces, and then I'll try maybe with soy sauce or something. All right, let's see my chopstick skills. Oh, they're sticky. Oh, they got juices coming out. That's good. Got some music in the background. Good vibes here in Ximending, I think that's what it's called. I don't know. I'm so sorry if you're local here and I'm butchering these names. Yeah, I like these. I mean, they're pretty simple. It's like dough and pork in the middle, but it's really good. It tastes authentic. These are actually so fire. The first one I had, all of the soup came out of it before I could eat it, but I just had 2 more. These are incredible. This is gonna be a common thing I'm getting while I'm here, that's for sure. I don't know if you can see, but the guy next to me is watching baseball. And that seems to be the sport to watch here. In Philippines, it was basketball. Now in Taiwan, it's baseball. They got like a big dome that they play a lot of baseball games in as well or something. So maybe we could go to a baseball game, that'd be pretty sick. I think I forgot to mention too, but I'm sure you saw the dumplings. There were 5 dumplings in total, and it was 120 Taiwanese dollars, which is about $4 American. So $4. Pretty good deal. But yeah guys, I think we're gonna wrap up the video here. First 24 hours or so here in Taiwan, got to come to a hub of where it seems like a lot of people hang out, tourists, locals. Seems to be the spot to be, especially a younger audience is what it sounds like. But I'm getting a feel for the place so far. Gonna be recording a lot of videos while I'm here. hopefully I'm gonna get to venture down south as well, spend some time all throughout Taiwan and get the full experience. So be on the lookout for more videos here, and I hope you enjoyed. Let me know if you have any recommendations, places to go, things to try. And other than that, I'll plan on seeing you in the next one.